You're right guys, it's Capcom Tom here and welcome to my first ever PlayStation 4 video. Yes, I went out and bought myself a PlayStation 4 about a month ago, mainly because I've been doing a lot of live streams. People on PS4 couldn't play me and I thought it's only fair that I go out and get myself a PlayStation 4 so I can, play those viewers. Now, I'm going to be doing I think a series of squad builders called Overpowered and Underused. So we're going to pick a whole load of players that don't get the run out time, that are very strong in the game. And you can see here I've got my squad. Today we're going to be building a BPL team, and maybe you don't want to build this entire squad, but maybe you've got bored of the strikers that you use in your BPL squad and you think, who could I use instead? This is a great idea, but for you people, because you can just go out and pick up these strikers maybe that I recommend, or maybe it's the left mid that you're bored with. And I want to see some players that maybe you don't see every day, because if I play a BPL time or a BPL team on Ultimate Team, 9 times out of 10, at left mid I'm going to see Schürrle, at left back I'm going to see Clichy, the centre backs are always going to be David Luiz and Kabul, the right back will be Kyle Walker. You know, the overpowered players that you see in every single team. So I'm going to find players that maybe, are a bit cheaper, still overpowered, but just don't get the run out time. And this squad was actually really, really good. Now, if you want to go and buy some Ultimate Team coins, go check out futcoinking.com. Their link will be down in the description. A fast, cheap, and reliable coin service. Use code CAP5 at checkout for a discount. Now, the live streams actually helped me build this team. They may remember it was a couple of weeks ago that I built it. But it is a very strong team. Now, our first player is going to be Begovic. The reason he's so overpowered is because he's 6'7". He's got very good goalkeeping stats, and he get all the balls in the top corners of the net. He saves them because he's just so tall, he can get up there. The only time he's a little bit weak is when the ball's, close to his left and right foot, because it's difficult for him to get down quickly, obviously, as he is very tall. Okay, at left back, we're going to be using a player I thought maybe wasn't so, might not be as underused as other players. This guy does get a little bit of run out time, but he's definitely overpowered, and it is Gibbs. He's very cheap, he's, very good as well, 84 pace, he's got decent defensive stats. Only thing he suffers on is his heading, but realistically he doesn't really need to do all that much heading considering he's a left back. Then at right back we are going to be using Micah Richards. He doesn't get the run out time that he should. He always gets passed over for the likes of Glenn Johnson and Kyle Walker. Definitely a really strong player. I mean, 88 heading, 81 defending, and 81 pace on this guy. Really, really good card to use, and I'm surprised that more people don't, to be honest. Okay, so the centre backs that we're going to be using, first up is Cahill. Now, he's got decent pace, 73 overall, but the real thing that's very good about this guy is his heading. He is an absolute fox in the box, especially from corners. He will get you a lot of goals when you're attacking, and he'll also, save you a lot of goals when defending, because he's just so good at heading, and he gets everything cleared out of the box very easily. Then at the other centre-back position, we're going to use a non-rare, first non-rare of the team, and it is going to be Distan, however you want to say it. Now, he's actually a beast. He's 6'4", and he was awesome. He has 73 pace, he has 78 heading and 78 defending. Definitely would recommend you try him out if you need to put a player in. Definitely would recommend him over Diakite. I think he's a heck of a lot better than the BPL version of Diakite. Really would recommend him. Then at CDM, we're going to use a guy that I never see in any team, and it's Leroy Fer. He actually starts as a centre mid, but he is very, very good as a CDM because he's got great heading stats, 85. He's very good at heading everything out. He's got decent pace, decent defending, he's got decent passing and everything like that. So he does the job perfectly in that centre defensive mid role. Then at left mid we are going to be using Podolski. Never see Podolski in any teams ever, except full Arsenal teams, and the reason is for that, he's not actually all that good as a left mid. Well, I actually thought he was very good at left mid because I like to dribble with players. If you're a person who wants to just cross, he's not so good because his passing isn't as high as maybe you want, but when you want to score with him, he's awesome. I definitely recommend you try him out at left wing. But if you're happy to dribble with your left mid, then, definitely use Podolski, because I scored an absolute worldly goal with him. And he's very strong as well, as you'll see in the clip that I'm referring to. Now, right mid, we're using another non-rare. This time it's Arnautovic, and you can see he's just unbelievable. He's the best right mid, I think, that I've ever used who's non-rare. He is just absolutely phenomenal. 86 pace, built like a tank. Great heading, great shooting, makes all the right runs, just awesome. He is a fantastic player. Definitely need to put him in your teams if you haven't tried him out already. Then at centre attacking mid, we're actually going to be using Shinji. Now, I wanted to build this team mainly because I wanted to use Shinji. I never get to play with him, but he's an awesome player. He's like quite dinky and small, and he can do the dribbling. He's not very strong granted, but you know, he's actually there to play like an Iniesta Xavi role where he dinks the balls over the top to players, and he's actually got a pretty good finesse shot, as I scored a really nice long range one with him at one point with this team. Now the two strikers, the first one maybe isn't so underused, but he is quite overpowered, and I hadn't used him before, so I wanted to try him out, and it's Jovetic. Now he is an absolute tank. He's ridiculous. He's the first person I've ever seen, first striker anyway, that I've seen can consistently outmuscle David Luiz. That never happens. You never see a striker pushing off David Luiz. I saw him do that multiple times for me. He has 87 dribbling, he has 81 pace, 81 shooting, he has 77 passing and 76 heading. I mean, what more could you want from your striker? He could use being like just an extra, I don't know, 5 pace higher, but you know, generally that's just because I'm a pace whore. Anyway, our final player of this squad builder is going to be Jose Altidore, and he's actually really strong player as well. He's physically strong, and he's very good at shooting. That's the one thing I found, that he's very good at taking shots from like the dirty angles, you know, very tight angles. He scored a lot of them for me, and just generally was a beast. And you know, this team costs nothing. The most expensive player is Jovetic. The rest of the team I think you can pick up for like 10k, so I'd say that overall you're probably looking at about 20k for this entire team, which is awesome. So it's definitely one that's affordable. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed the squad builder. Obviously stick around for the goals and the music. If you've enjoyed it, drop a like. As I said, 1,000 likes, I will continue to upload these kinds of PS4 squad builders. I'll do maybe Bundesliga or whatever you want. Put it down in the comment section what you want to see next. Maybe you want to see Bundesliga, maybe you want to see League One, maybe you want to see Serie A, whatever it is, put it down in the comment section, and I will go out and I will try and build a team that is overpowered and underused. So there you go, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all next time.
When the days are cold and the cards all fold and the saints we see are all made of gold, when your dreams all fail and the wounds we heal are the worst of all and the bloods run stale, I wanna hide the truth, I wanna shelter you, but with the beast inside, there's nowhere we can hide. No matter what we breed, we still are made of greed. This is my kingdom come, this is my kingdom come.